Now on Up with Krem, tens of thousands of families across the inland Northwest are feeling the impact of the government shutdown. This morning, uncertainty over SNAP benefits has many wondering how to put food on the table.
While today may be our warmest day of the upcoming week, it's also our wettest day as we are tracking rain today.
Big changes for retirees. We'll explain how a tax shift will give most seniors an extra $6,000 come refund time.
Up with Krem begins now.
Hi friends, good Saturday morning to you. Welcome to Up with Krem. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. Hope you had a great Halloween.
Oh my goodness, it's November 1st.
Oh, it's November 2. Oh no. All right, we got to get right to our
November
meteorologist.
2nd, it's all right.
Is it November? Okay.
It's the 1st.
Either way, meteorologist Thomas Patrick here with us. Thomas, you said rain was on its way for today, right?
Yep, looks like we're going to have scattered showers all day long. I did say scattered, which means it will be on and off all day long. But if you got any outdoor plans, you will be dodging the rainfall at any point during the day today. So today is looking like one of our wetter days of the upcoming forecast. So just be prepared for that. One of the big positives, though, is today will be one of our warmest days of the forecast. Funny enough, this feels a bit like an atmospheric river, though not officially or fully there. But we do still get that warm and wet weather pattern. That's where we find ourselves for Saturday, not Sunday though. Sunday we'll get a decent amount of sunshine, and it's actually great to have the sunshine on a Sunday for once, because it certainly has felt like it's been rainy on the Sundays these past several weekends. Today though, we'll go from 7 a.m. scattered showers, noon scattered showers, 5 p.m. scattered showers. Really, at any point, it very well could rain, though it won't necessarily rain all 24 hours today. So just mind that as you are heading out and about for the first half of the weekend.
This morning, there are growing concerns with uncertainty over SNAP benefits for millions of Americans.
The food assistance program announced a temporary pause due to the government shutdown. Nearly 900,000 people in Washington and 130,000 in Idaho rely on SNAP. In Spokane, Councilmember Shelby Lambden will propose a resolution on Monday. It will ask for the restoration of funds to support programs like SNAP. And Governor Bob Ferguson said the state will provide more than $2 million each week to help food banks.
From SNAP to furloughs, local food banks say they've been seeing more people in need to help over the past few weeks. Krem 2's Brandon T. Jones has a look at how they're trying to keep up.
Well, things have certainly been busy here at the Salvation Army of Spokane, and just this week, they tell me they've seen a record amount of families come down and use their food pantry. Those numbers and those trends only likely to continue with that official halt of SNAP benefits throughout the country, including here in Spokane. During this recent surge, though, the Salvation Army says 270 families in a single day was the largest turnout they've seen not only this week, but throughout the pantry's history. So with the increase in demand, they're adjusting their hours for the immediate future. Every Wednesday, pantry hours will now be open from 12 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. Extending the evening hours allows another window for families who might not be able to make it earlier in the day.
We have more people that have never been to food banks before accessing resources in anticipation of SNAP benefits going away and what that might mean for their hardworking families.
Every other day of the week will remain the same on weekdays. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, pantry hours are from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Families can visit the pantry twice per month. We got a chance to speak with several of those families, many sharing the same type of story and many expressing to me that without the food banks, they aren't sure what they would do.
Well, in the past 9 months, I've been able to live on my food stamps, but we're not going to have any food stamps next month. You know, not me, not anybody in my apartment building. There are 58 units there, and all of us are either senior citizens or disabled.
So if you're interested in donating today at the Shadle Park Walmart, the Salvation Army will be collecting food donations to help meet an increasing need during this government shutdown. They'll be in front of the store today from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can find more information and also other ways to donate on our website at krem.com. For now, reporting in Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, Krem 2 News.
For assistance, here are 2 websites you can check out. Second Harvest has a searchable map that covers much of eastern Washington and parts of North Idaho, while idahofoodbank.org can help you find your local food bank in other parts of the state. We do have links to both sites on our website, krem.com.
Despite the shutdown, the Spokane Regional Health District says they will be able to keep WIC offices open for several more weeks. WIC offices will now be open until at least the 26th of this month, and they won't have to send layoff notices until the 30th. There are about 17,000 people here in Spokane County that use the Women, Infants, and Children Nutrition Program. Our crews got a chance to speak with a WIC employee and a mother who uses the benefits herself.
You know, we've had to use food banks in the past, and luckily, you know, since we've been on WIC and we've gotten to, you know, balance our income and everything, we really haven't had to in a long time.
If you or someone you know uses WIC, you can check the health district's website for more information about local services. And with so much uncertainty about food assistance programs, Tom's Turkey Drive is especially important this year.
With your help, we are making sure thousands of families across the inland Northwest can enjoy a full Thanksgiving meal. When you're out grocery shopping this weekend, we hope you'll consider adding a Turkey Drive bag to your cart. You can buy one for $25 at Rosar's. That donation covers a complete meal for a local family, about 4 to 6 people. This month, we will provide more than 8,500 holiday dinners to families in need.
You will need to register in advance to get a meal. That sign-up process starts on Monday morning at 9 a.m. on Krem.com. We will have more information about sign-ups tomorrow morning on Up with Krem.
We are also looking for volunteers. For more details about anything related to Krem Care's Tom's Turkey Drive, just text us the word turkey to 509-448-2000. We'll send a link right to your phone with all the information.
Well, starting today, drivers in Washington can officially put studded tires on their cars. Studs are legal in Washington from November 1st through March 31st. But WashDOT says those studs come with a price. The agency estimates they cause up to $29 million in pavement damage every year. If you're looking for traction without the wear and tear, WashDOT recommends stud-free winter tires. They are legal year-round and still give you that grip when you need to get through some icy conditions.
Happening today, Spokane Valley is set to host its first race on a new cross-country course. The venue just opened on Monday. It cost about $7 million to build. It looks great, doesn't it? Most of it was funded in lodging tax revenue. The first events on the course will be the Women's and Men's West Coast Conference Championship. The course is hosting just 2 events this month in order to make sure that the new sod has time to take root. A grand opening and community celebration will be held in the spring. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is hosting a Faith and Blue community donation drive today. The event runs from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. at Ramsey Road Bible Church in Coeur d'Alene. Deputies will be collecting toiletries, clothing, and household items to support local women and families in need. Sheriff Bob Norris says the event is all about compassion, unity, and service, bringing law enforcement and the community together through giving. It's time for a recap of the top stories on Krem.com this week.
So a Spokane car dealership owner died in a small plane crash in Montana last weekend. Dan Arata's wife, Nadine, said in a Facebook post that he was flying their plane to go hunting with his brothers and crashed before landing. Nadine spoke exclusively with Krem 2 about the impact of Dan's death.
Just the hole in my heart that he's left. I mean, you don't realize it when you're living with someone, you know, how important they are until they're gone.
A man was killed in a head-on crash with a garbage truck on Highway 2 just east of Reardon on October 24th. Washington State Patrol says the man was heading west on the highway when he entered the eastbound lane to pass, hitting the garbage truck head-on. WSP is still investigating the crash.
This is so cool. A 12-year-old girl got a cool surprise after she and her dad were turned away from a concert venue in Spokane. Cody Small bought tickets to see the band Rains in Spokane as an early Christmas present for his teenage daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't realize the venue was 21 plus until that night. As they were heading back to their car, the band actually came out to the parking lot with their instruments and gave them a short private show. So cool. Well, seniors who receive Social Security benefits might be seeing an extra increased tax refund this year.
That's because of the no tax on Social Security provision that just went into effect just a few months ago. Abby Wild has a look at how much money seniors could see back in their pockets.
Most seniors will be delighted when they are receiving their tax refunds this year.
This tax season could bring a welcome surprise for Idaho seniors.
About 88% of seniors are not seeing tax on their Social Security.
Madison Coriolis with Summit Tax Planning says Idahoans ages 65 and older will see an average of an extra $6,000 on their tax refund.
Senior taxpayers who previously received smaller refunds or maybe no refunds at all, seeing an increase in that due to these new additional deductions.
The no tax on Social Security provision is a part of the One Big Beautiful Bill, which offers a special deduction for seniors. Before that was passed, about 64% of Americans were taxed on their Social Security benefits.
Most people are really excited to see the new tax bracket.
Now, if an individual's income is $75,000 per year or lower, they'll get the full deduction. If a taxpayer's income is higher, they may only see a slight deduction.
There is a lot of information out there saying, no tax on Social Security. That's not always true.
Coriolis says the best advice when heading into tax season, save your Social Security paperwork and take it to a professional to eliminate any surprises with the new provision.
That I would reach out to somebody that you trust to prepare some sort of tax projection, or at least talk with you through what your overall income and tax picture might look like this year.
The no tax on Social Security provision is in effect until 2028, and then after that, Congress will have the option to extend it after evaluation.
And the question we all want to know, do we have a timeline?
Well, it has been a long road, literally. The north-south freeway is finally moving closer to the finish line. We have an updated timeline coming up.
My life was only going to be what I made it.
And I talked with Lindy Markuson about her journey after one of her legs had to be amputated. Now she's working to help make travel more accessible for others. Her story is next.